Hello, YouTubers. If there's one thing it's hard to accuse me of, it's beating around the bush. I'm honest and forthcoming, but I don't want to pretend that it's because I have a strong moral character. As a Calvinist, I hold the view that we are all totally depraved. The truth is, if I had a professional job, I'd probably be a lot less honest with you. That's why, even though I'm poor, I'm also thankful that God has allowed me to be in a position where I can be honest with you without any fear. When I look at the world, I see humanity in a much more fallen state than in times past. In short, we have lost sight of what's right because we have lost sight of God. Some may feel that God has turned his back on us. Let's be clear, God never turned his back on America. It was America that turned its back on God. What took place in the halls of Congress over the last few days exemplifies this perhaps more than anything else. Why do I say that? Well, how many people have lost their jobs? How many have lost their health care? How many are facing homelessness? And what did Congress do? They went on vacation while you, the American people, suffer. Much like the first Antichrist, Nero, our leaders fiddle while America burns. I ask, how did our leaders become so immoral? Hopefully this video answers that question. I suppose for many, the answer is the secularization of society. It's certainly true that America has become increasingly secularized over the last few decades. The decline in morality has went hand in hand with the secularization. This view doesn't adequately describe the situation. It's not so much that society is becoming increasingly secularized as much as it is that people are fleeing from Christianity. So why are people fleeing from Christianity? Well, it's pretty simple. Because many who call themselves Christians have perverted the gospel. These false Christians condemn the very society that Christ came to save. They reject knowledge through fundamentalism. I mean, good grief. Who wants to be part of a group that thinks that the earth was made 10,000 years ago and made in 6 literal 24-hour days? And more importantly, would you listen to what someone says about morality if they told you such nonsense? So false Christians have led society astray. Why do our leaders still fail us? Because, like many in society, they no longer know right from wrong, and the few who do usually lack the moral fiber to do right. Mark my words, the further we turn from God, the further our nation will crumble. The false Christians that have chased many away will bear the majority of the blame. So that's how our societies become more immoral than in the past. It is because our societies become more immoral that we have bad leaders. After all, a sinful and immoral society will elect sinful and immoral leaders, and then complain when they are lied to, even though they were stupid enough to fall for the lies. See, I don't blame our leaders. I blame the people who put our leaders into office. However, this doesn't mean I condemn society. As I said from the beginning, we're all totally depraved creatures, but without knowing what the problem is, nothing will change. That's all the time I have for now. If you like this video, please show your support by subscribing. Thanks for your time.